Welcome, my friends, to a place where shadows linger and whispers echo with untold stories. Tonight we embark on a journey to three haunted bars, where the veil between our world and the next wears thin. These are haunts for the restless dead, where phantom glasses clink and disembodied voices whisper tales of woe. So, settle in, dim the lights, and prepare to be captivated by tales of haunted bars and the ghostly patrons that still linger there. And remember, hit that like button and subscribe for more journeys into the heart of darkness. Our journey begins in a quaint town, where the Red Lion pub stands, its history interwoven with the very fabric of the town. This pub is not just a place to grab a drink, it's a living, breathing piece of history. Locals whisper tales of its haunted past, of shadowy figures glimpsed in the flickering gaslight, and a bone-chilling coldness that seems to emanate from the very walls. It's as if the pub itself is alive, breathing out a cold, eerie presence. One of the most enduring tales is that of Emily, a young barmaid who met a tragic end within the pub's walls centuries ago. Her story is one of love, loss, and lingering sorrow. Bartenders tell of glasses mysteriously falling from shelves, of taps turning on by themselves, as if an unseen hand is at work, and the faint scent of lavender, said to be Emily's favorite, wafting through the air. It's a gentle reminder of her presence, a scent that lingers long after the pub is closed for the night. Some even claim to have seen her reflection in the old tarnished mirror that hangs above the fireplace. Her ghostly visage appears only to vanish in the blink of an eye. But Emily isn't the only spirit said to reside within the Red Lion pub. There's also the gruff old man, often seen sitting by the fireplace, his eyes lost in the flames, nursing a spectral pint and muttering to himself. His presence is a constant, a reminder of the pub's long and storied past. His presence is often accompanied by a sudden drop in temperature, and those who have dared to approach him say he simply vanishes into thin air. One moment he's there, the next, he's gone, leaving only a chill in the air. Over the years, countless patrons and employees have reported strange and unsettling occurrences within the Red Lion pub. Doors slam shut without a breeze, lights flicker and die, and disembodied whispers seem to emanate from the empty corners of the room. It's as if the very walls are speaking, sharing their secrets with those who will listen. Some dismiss these events as mere tricks of the mind, the product of overactive imaginations fueled by the pub's eerie reputation. They say it's just the power of suggestion, nothing more. But for those who have truly experienced the strange and unsettling phenomena, there's no denying that something truly eerie lingers within its walls. It's a feeling that stays with you long after you've left the pub. So the next time you find yourself in that quaint little town, drawn in by the warm glow emanating from the Red Lion pub, take a moment to remember the stories. Listen closely, and you might just hear the whispers of the past echoing through the halls of the Red Lion pub. Our journey takes us now to the rugged coastline, where the crashing waves whisper tales of shipwrecks and buried treasure. The sea, with its relentless power, has shaped not only the land, but also the lives of those who dare to navigate its treacherous waters. Perched on the edge of a windswept cliff stands the Pirates' Tavern, a weathered old building that has borne witness to centuries of maritime history. Its walls, thick with the salt of the sea, have absorbed countless stories of adventure and peril. The Pirates' Tavern has long been a haven for sailors, a place where they could find solace and camaraderie after long months at sea. Here they shared tales of distant lands, fierce battles, and the ever-present hope of fortune. But beneath its jovial exterior lies a dark and troubled past, one steeped in violence, betrayal, and the restless spirits of those who met their end beneath a pirate flag. The very air seems to hum with the echoes of their final moments. Legend has it that the tavern was once a favored haunt of the notorious Captain Blackheart, a ruthless pirate who terrorized the seas. His name struck fear into the hearts of sailors and merchants alike, his deeds becoming the stuff of nightmares. Blackheart's spirit still lingers within the tavern walls, his presence felt in the sudden gusts of cold wind and the faint scent of salt water and gunpowder. It's as if the very essence of his being is woven into the fabric of the tavern. Many believe that Blackheart met his end within the tavern itself, betrayed by his own crew. The betrayal was swift and brutal, a fitting end for a man who lived by the sword. One of the most chilling tales associated with the Pirates' Tavern is that of Anne Bonny, a fierce female pirate who is said to have frequented the tavern in life. Her fiery spirit and unyielding will made her a legend in her own right. Patrons and staff alike have reported seeing Anne's spectral form within the tavern, often in the company of other shadowy figures believed to be members of Blackheart's crew. Their presence is a haunting reminder of the tavern's storied past. They are said to appear late at night, their laughter and the clinking of their tankards echoing through the empty tavern long after closing time. It's as if the tavern comes alive with the spirits of the past, reliving their glory days. Some say that Anne is searching for something within the tavern, perhaps a lost love or a piece of her past. Her restless spirit seems driven by an unfulfilled quest, a search that transcends the boundaries of life and death. Others believe she is there to protect the secrets of the tavern, to ensure that the darkness that transpired within its walls remains buried forever. The secrets she guards are said to be as dark and deep as the ocean itself. Whether this is true or not, there's no denying that the Pirate's Tavern is a place of palpable energy, where the past and present collide. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of legend and the unbreakable bond between the living and the dead. Chapter 3. The Old Saloon, where whispers of sorrow linger in the dust. Our final destination takes us deep into the heart of the Wild West, to a time when lawlessness reigned and fortunes were won and lost on the turn of a card. This was an era where the line between life and death was as thin as a poker chip, and every decision could lead to either glory or ruin. Here, in a dusty frontier town, stands the Old Saloon, its swinging doors creaking a mournful tune in the desert wind. The sound of those doors is like a ghostly whisper, a reminder of the countless souls who once passed through them. This is a place where legends were made and broken, where life was cheap, and death was a constant companion. The walls of the Old Saloon have absorbed the echoes of laughter, the cries of despair, and the final breaths of many a lost soul. The Old Saloon has seen its fair share of tragedy over the years, its once vibrant atmosphere now replaced by an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional creak of the floorboards and the whisper of the wind through broken windows. Gunfights, bar brawls, and drunken disputes were commonplace, and the ghosts of those who met their untimely end within its walls still linger. The air is thick with the memories of violence and sorrow, as if the very fabric of the building is woven with the threads of its dark past. One of the most well-known ghosts is that of a former saloon girl named Rose. Her story is one of beauty and tragedy, a tale that has been passed down through generations of townsfolk. Rose was known for her beauty and her sweet singing voice, which drew in cowboys and gamblers from miles around. Her performances were the highlight of many a weary traveler's night, her voice a beacon of light in the otherwise harsh and unforgiving landscape. But her life was tragically cut short when she was caught in the crossfire of a gunfight, a stray bullet piercing her heart. The saloon, once filled with her laughter and song, was left in stunned silence as her lifeless body fell to the floor. Now, her mournful voice is said to echo through the saloon late at night, a haunting melody that speaks of lost love and shattered dreams. Those who have heard it say it is both beautiful and heartbreaking, a ghostly reminder of what once was. Some say that Rose's ghost can be seen dancing on the saloon's small stage, her spectral form swaying to the music only she can hear. Her presence is a bittersweet reminder of the joy she once brought to the saloon's patrons. Others claim to have smelled the sweet scent of her rose perfume, a lingering reminder of her beauty and her tragic fate. The fragrance is said to be so strong that it can transport you back in time, to a moment when Rose was alive and the saloon was filled with life. But Rose isn't the only spirit haunting the Old Saloon. The building is a veritable gallery of ghosts, each with their own story of woe and misfortune. There's also the ghost of a grizzled old prospector known only as One-Eyed Jack. His presence is as much a part of the saloon as the creaking floorboards and dusty bar. Jack was a notorious gambler who lost everything in a card game at the Old Saloon, including his fortune, his pride, and some say, his soul. His downfall was swift and brutal, a stark reminder of the perils of the gambling life. Driven to despair, he took his own life in the saloon's back room. The room, now shrouded in darkness and mystery, is said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. To this day, it is said that Jack's ghost can be seen lurking in the shadows of the saloon, his one good eye watching the card games with a mixture of envy and despair. His presence is a chilling reminder of the high stakes and even higher costs of the saloon's past. So, if you ever find yourself in that dusty frontier town, Drawn in by the flickering gaslight emanating from the old saloon, step inside and order a drink. But be warned, you may find yourself in the company of more than just the living. As the night deepens and shadows grow long, we must bid farewell to these haunted establishments and the restless spirits that reside within. We've journeyed from the quaint cobblestone streets of the Red Lion pub to the windswept cliffs of the Pirates Tavern and finally to the dusty plains of the old saloon. But remember, my friends, these are just a few of the countless haunted places scattered across our world, each with its own chilling tales to tell. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of darkness, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your fellow thrill seekers, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the unknown. Until next time, sleep tight, if you can.